Hello and welcome to the battle with the best of them with DrGAKMAN here. Just going over my pictures, my snaps that I've taken from Pokemon Go in this last month, May 2021. It's kind of like a, I do this every month showing off like a recap of my recent catches and yada yada yada. So let's go through them. There is going to be a ton of pictures in this, but I'm going to blaze through a lot of them. Why? Because in this last month, they've had a lot of field research and special events where there were photo opportunities and also photo bombs, as you'll see. This is something that I showed a friend, calling you Chris, because he had something for me and he was looking for Kabutos. It was funny. For years, I couldn't get any Kabutos, and then, boom, got them. Anyways, keep going. This is rare to find in the wild. There's Smeargle. Woo! A lot of these were just take a snapshot of somebody and blah, blah, blah. Here's one, 667. As you've been seeing in a theme in several of my videos, I've been encountering the number 666 a lot. So, anyways, this was not a joke. This was announced at the end of April, maybe. Not the beginning of the April, not April 1st. So, it's pretty crazy stuff. It's kind of weird that I have this picture still on here. I don't know if this was from last month. I might be going over last month's pictures. Gee whiz. Anyways, so yeah, Swablu ended up being it's almost a joke. But we're making up for it because in this next month, not only is it E3, not only is the impending announcement of new Switch stuff and possibly even a whole new Switch model for us Nintendo fans out there. And there's also, look at this, Swablus. Now these were the Swablus that I already had before the Community Day. There is actually, I was joking, we have another Community Day coming up for Gibble, which is something that a lot of people have been wanting. So, but yeah, I'd already had a bunch of Swablus, some that I even traded away. So, didn't need more Swablus, but hey, let's have a Swablu Community Day. All these Smeargles. Didn't get a shiny Smeargle until the last day, and then the next one right after that I got was another shiny Smeargle. So I got two of those. Woo! Look at all these pictures. Blam, 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 blazing through these. Yeah, they had an event where you kept getting a bunch of Smeargles every day. Wowie, wowie, wowie. As I watch YouTube, there's Smeargles, and I got this one. Wow, a 1. There's my Blastoise drunk again, laying on the yard. Crazy. And he's about to fall down the steps here. Okay, and then there was the event, and then, like, I got 2 Trapinch. Why can't I get the new stuff? Recently, that's been a problem for me. Here's a new picture. I forgot who sent that to me, but I guess they love me. I don't know why I took a picture of this. Why did I take a picture of this? Guess it's a glitch and I can't see the other people. I don't know. And then 777666. My Chinchou family. That's rare to find in the wild. Yada 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 da ba boopy doo. Oh, there's a shiny Smeargle finally. Woo! And then I believe the one right after that was, yeah, was another shiny Smeargle. I was doing these Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus raids, and I only got 2 Landorus. So I have one up for trade, but I don't have the other 2. This is from Maryland. I just decided to take a picture of that. This is from Spain. That's kind of rare to find in the wild, although I've been seeing more of them. And then I've seen a couple of Alakazams, and supposedly they're really hard to catch, but I've caught every single one of them that I've seen. So, whatever. That shouldn't be on there. It's an order for work. This is Poliwag 666, wouldn't you know? Trade 250,000 Pokemon. I've been getting some more platinum badges, which is good because as I level up, you need a bunch of platinum badges near towards the end. I think level 48, 49, 50. This has happened to me a couple of times. Of course, this is not anything new, but I went into a raid, came back out, and I couldn't get anything on the... And I was like high up in the sky. It's kind of weird. And then KFC. KFC, they don't have stops, but they're sending people gifts, and then, of course, an advertisement for the new sandwich. And if you watch the new Colonel commercials around this time, you know, talking about basically making fun of the Popeyes chicken, but sandwiches that people were stabbing each other over. But oh, well, worse are even better, blah, 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 whatever. And then the discussion came up on Discord, like, why are we getting chicken? What? I don't understand. Well, Pokemon is Japanese, and Japan is in... You will see a lot of Asian people, Chinese people, Japanese people, you know, just in general, they love KFC. They just frickin' love the Colonel. They like McDonald's too. This is kind of a weird thing. It's a big thing in Japan. Those are 2 restaurant chains from America that have made it big over in Japan. But they have their own way of doing things. Look, this is like it's a bucket, but it's like a bento bucket, almost. Ridiculous. The Party Barrel, Kentucky Fried Chicken from Japan. And then that's what the little balloons look like, just floating around. Chicken sandwiches again. Anyways. This is a CP13 Dratini that's battle with the best of them. Like a level 1. It's like... I threw it away. I mean, I've already got better ones. But finally got my fairy badge. I still need to get my dragon badge, I believe. But... there was a lot of fairies and dragons. Then there was a Feraligatr in the wild. That's a rare find. I don't know why I'm taking a picture here. Why am I taking a picture here? I think it was because there was a lot of Team Rocket stuff on there. I'm not too sure why I took this picture. It's also zoomed in. I can't see. See how it's zoomed in? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Anyways, this was happening to me when I was fighting certain shadow Pokemon. Like, I couldn't do anything. I was just stuck there. See how it doesn't have an emblem right here where I could press something to attack? It wouldn't let me do it. So that was annoying. And then there was the Meryl research. I don't know why I took a picture of this. I'm not too sure why I took a picture of this. Oh, I think it was because it says use 3, and then it's giving me a thing for 2, and then make 2, but yet it's giving me 3. Yeah. And then when I went back in, it fixed itself, kinda. So, anyways. Tons of Meryl. Already had tons of Meryl. I know a friend of mine, Amanda, she had gotten like 12 Meryl during that thing. And then they had a Meryl Spotlight hour later on in the month. So that was kind of goofy. So this is all of my Meryls total. the family and everything. I don't have an Azurill, so here's my 4-star one's highest. I have 90 there, which are, you know, the perfect ones. 666 showed up again. There was Goomy, a bunch of dragons. I think, I don't know why. Oh yeah, all 3 dragons at the same time. I was trying to make a joke of like a Goomy, a Bagon, and a Dratini walking to a bar, but yeah, it's not funny. Anyways, here's 2 Bagons. Smeargle back to normal again. Then there was the Dratini Spotlight Hour. I was trying to get as many as I could while at work. This was kind of rough, and I wanted to try to find another shiny one. Several other people I know got shiny ones. I didn't need another one, but it would have been cool to have spotted one. I didn't though, and I don't think I got my dragon badge either. But I did get a bunch of Dratini candies, and there he is, drunk again. So, and then I took a picture of that again, showing that, you know, I already had shiny Swablues before the event began. Now I talk about this on my blogger. I have a link to my blogger. So go to my blogger, and I have commentary, some written discussion on what this all means, these asset updates for Pokemon Go. I have it in the speculation and ideas and you know, what do you call it? You know, where they do code breakdowns when they search the APK. What do they call that? Data mining. That's the word that I'm looking for. Anyways, here's a cast form. They have not said anything about this one being shiny yet. They said the rainy one is, but this one I'm sure will go shiny soon. Maybe they were waiting for the season for it, because they've added seasons to Pokemon Go, and, you know, seasons is something that's just recently updated. Here is Stop and Smell the Roselia. That is not Swablu related. It says Roselia related. And then it still says that, and it says February 7th. Wow. What a glitch. Anyways, I didn't buy it, and then I went back in and I bought the other one. Altaria in the wild. Why did I take a picture of that? I don't know. Maybe it was for a task or something. Anyways, no shiny Swablu from the photo bombs. I did finally have 3 red eggs, which I hadn't had in a while. And then I got a shiny Shadow Aerodactyl. Awesome. Loved it. And then here's my friend Amanda. She was showing off all of her shiny shadows. And I was like, well, you know what? I still need to evolve one of these Scythers into Scizor. But anyways, these are mine. And Toilet Muscle. I think I know who this is, because this person always, or when I see them in gyms, I see them with another person that's, I think it's Sonic fan, and I think it's a friend of mine who used to come into GameSwap all the time where I work. Katie. Anyways, I think this is her and her brother, but I could be wrong. But that's a hilarious name, Toilet Muscle. I find that the Instinct people have the best names because they're just unique in general, or it's because that's like if people have secondary accounts, which I don't, but if people have secondary accounts, they usually choose Instinct. If they start off red or start off blue, then their secondary account is Instinct, yellow, and then they just choose a throwaway funny name for their thing. So it says, I was trying to get my friend to finish this event thing. 500 Shadow Pokemon. Still need to purify more to get that was the gold medal. I want the platinum medal. This I took a picture of before I got rid of it. There was a Pokemon app. I can't remember the name of it. It was the Pokemon something app. And I thought it was going to be more of a thing, and I thought it was going to have tie-ins with Pokemon Go, but this they hadn't had anything in over like, it's October 14th, but I think that was from like 2 or 3 years ago. Anyways, Delcatty in the wild. It says caught unknown. Isn't that crazy? That was my Kingdra. That was the Kingdra. I'm trying to remember. It was one of my yeah, in the Horsey family. I just don't know. And then Verizon has stuff up, and then they dropped this, and all of a sudden they announced, hey, there's going to be an event, kind of like what they did with Grubhub, but nobody's going to switch phone companies just to get a hold of this event. And if it's anything like the Grubhub event, it really wasn't worth doing anyway. They had introduced shiny Ferroseed during the Grubhub event, and guess what? No shiny Ferroseed for me. So, and I still don't have one. But then there was all this Verizon stuff, and I guess it was for Sableye candy is what some people were going for it for, and some other stuff, which, you know, different regions. I think there was Mexico had it was like 7-Eleven or something maybe. I can't remember. And then some other place in Japan were also doing this thing for that weekend. But anyways, I learned the spin trick. I'm going to show people that. When I someday make instructional videos for new trainers and stuff. But for the buddy aspect, I used to think that it was something that you would have to like spread, like you're zooming in on the Pokemon's head, but now I just learned to just swipe it on its head and then he does a spin move. In case you didn't know that. Toxicroak, that's rare to find in the wild. Another cast form. And this is funny. I was trying to I renamed a whole bunch of Pokemon because, like I said, LG is getting out of the phone making business. So their keyboards, their special symbols keyboards, are now no longer working with Pokemon Go. Now they've taken those away before in the past and then brought them back. And I could still do searches for them, but they're not marked on the Pokemon when they're out in the Pokemon inventory. So it's kind of like useless. I want to mark them to where I can see them. And so I'm going back to old things. This is, I forgot what this means. I think this means paragraph shift or something like that. This symbol right here. Or separation, I think it means. I can't remember. Anyways, I just had it for my ones that I was holding for friends. And I have a friend named Hit, but of course it counts as, well, spell it out. And then they got rid of the gym at the fire department and put a gym right next to another gym that was already existing. It was nuts. I thought it was a glitch at first, but then I noticed it and I'm like, whoa, there's 2 raids. And I did both the raids. And then I earned a gym badge on something that used to be a Pokestop, but now it's a gym. So that's crazy in itself. I can't even get... It's the most aggravating thing in the game, and I just even watched this 20-minute video earlier about all the stuff that you can do to try to get a Pokestop, like, and I can't get a Pokestop made. It's like the game hates me or something. Anyways, that was my search for there's whatchamacallits right there, but no who's the what's it's. Anyways, Nidoking in the wild, that's rare. Fairy type, I guess I had to do that. I love when you get 3 of them in a row lined up, and then you do them, kill 3 birds with 1 stone. And then win a raid. And those were all for Zigzagoon during the event. Galarian Zigzagoon, which everybody wanted. It's like red, white, and blue. It's really cool looking. And I did a raid for a Zigzagoon, sent it to my friend Bacon LZ, and she got one. And she was excited because it was the first one that she had ever gotten from a raid that wasn't like a legendary one. She's like, I was like rubbing it in. No, she didn't mean it like that. But, and then I check all of these, none of them. So I had 4 chances with 1 raid to get a shiny Galarian Zigzagoon. None. And then I got another Platinum badge. There we go. Or Platinum medal, I guess, for 400 surprise encounters. But that's pretty crazy that you get that many. I get them all the time. And this is outside of the Community Day ones and the special event ones. That I get them all the time. 666 again. Oh boy. And then Arcanine, in case you didn't know, this is a really low Arcanine. In case you didn't know, Arcanine can be shiny in the wild. You're like, why is this popping up? You know, even though it's not even weather boosted here, it's obviously 38, and but it doesn't have the weather boost symbol on it, so it wasn't like it was sunny for fire types for it to just show up. It just showed up. That's just one of those things. I mean, you get it in an area where you get a bunch of Growlithe together, and you're likely to see an Arcanine every once in a while. And they can be shiny in the wild. I haven't seen them shiny in the wild, personally myself. I've already made one now because of, I've gotten I've gotten several Growlithe. I have some up for trade. Anyways, just want to let you know that in case you didn't know that. Now let's go over, these are recent distance ones. The small, lowercase ones are for trade, basically, for long distance trades. And the ones that are capitalized, those are ones recently that I've gotten that are, I got one from Kazakhstan where Borat lives, and Nevada. Those are ones to keep because I'm trying to keep one from each state and one from each country that I get. These are Luckies. I've gotten tons of Luckies, and I already have Lucky Vaporeon, Eevee, Eevee, Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. I've already got all four of those, which is awesome because those three evolutions, you can't just make them that. So now I've got enough to do Sylveon, which is now available in the game, Leafeon, Glaceon, Espeon, and Umbreon, so that I can have the whole family as Lucky in my Pokédex. But I've also gotten a bunch of other Luckies recently too, so including newer ones like Goomy, Swirlix, and Spritzy. So I need another Lucky Routes though, because it splits off. It has two different evolutions, kind of like how Eevee has 8 different evolutions. So here is my perfects. I added another Zigzagoon and Swirlix, which is new. I still haven't evolved it yet. I'm waiting for one of those spotlight hours where you get double evolution XP for evolving, and I'm gonna go crazy one of these times, but I just haven't done it yet. And then here is, I had to relabel, like I said, I had to get rid of my star for perfect, my heart for 2 away from perfect, and my diamonds for 1 away from perfect, and that's what they are now. I have 216 of them. Well, I probably have more, but some of them are marked for other things too, like for trade or whatever, if I have like multiples of each. So there's that. And then these are the ones that are 2 clicks away from perfect. So I have a single quote and double quotation marks. So here's my recent shinies, including the ones from, and that was the best Community Day one right there, even though it's not a Community Day one. I got another Minun finally, and of course I've got another Murkrow, and of course, even though all of those beautiful Alola Rattatas were out there, I didn't get a shiny one of those, but I got a regular one, of course, and Nidoran female, as well as the Nidoran male, which is on here before the Marils, and then the 2 Smeargles, one up for trade, the 2 Trapinch that I didn't need, all these Marils I didn't need, the Swablues I didn't need, whatever. So, and then these are ones that are up for trade, and there you go. And then here is, I still need to mark a lot more for trade, but these are just recent ones that I've added. And then here's new entries. I got Xerneas and Yveltal. So, boom. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next month. Gibble Community Day and a bunch of cool stuff. Again, check out my blog for speculation on upcoming assets that we found in data mining. So, and stay tuned to my channel for other stuff, Nintendo related and just in general related to video games and other stuff in my life, because I've been updating that more often. And thanks for watching. Happy hunting out there.